Braces update number 4 in action. Ooh, child, no, my hands are ashy. What is up, YouTube? YouTube, what is up? It's your girl Maya making moves, and I'm back with a video. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for tuning in, clicking on this video right here. This will be my braces update number 4, and guess what, y'all? It is coming to an end. Yes, I am grateful, thankful to the man upstairs. Yes, he answered them. You put it out there, you will receive it. You know, I was at one point, I hope this video is not too long, but at one point I really did think that I was not going to get my braces off by, they quoted me, well, they told me that I was going to get my braces off sometime in December. It's going to be a 12 to 14 month process, and like during one of my ortho appointments, they weren't mentioning anything about me getting my braces off. And so I was just like, well, I guess I'm gonna get them off in February. But look at God, won't he do it? He did it. I'm gonna do it January 16th, and it is January 4th, so I have 12, however way you wanna read it, 12 days left till these things come off. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to know more, stay tuned and I will give you a full update. Oh, let me welcome my new subscribers. I noticed my numbers have gone up a little, just a little. I mean, it's not like it's 1,000, but you know, it's 40 of you guys watching, and I just want to say I do appreciate you guys for subscribing to your girl channel. Y'all my ride or die. So I'm gonna give it to y'all right now and stop with the rambling. So let's get to my braces update video. Okay, so this is braces update number 4, and I will be basically giving you guys updates from my last, I believe it was 3 orthodontist appointment. I left you guys off sometime in April. After that appointment, my next ortho appointment was gonna be July 11 to be exact. So what they did, that appointment, they really didn't do anything. They was just checking because, you know, they filed between my teeth, and they was just trying to make sure that the spaces were closing correctly. So that's pretty much what they did in that appointment. And then they was suggesting to me about getting a cap on this tooth right here. My bad, y'all. That was my mama. But yes, July 11th. Didn't really do too much during that appointment. What they basically did was, it was almost like a consultation, because she wants my teeth perfect, like super perfect. And she was basically going over putting a cap on this tooth right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. This tooth right here is the smallest tooth out of all of my teeth. So it was basically a consultation. She was just like, she wanted to put a cap, or I forget the other word for it, over it to make the tooth look fuller. So I was like, hold up, wait, I didn't really agree to this. I don't want a fake tooth. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's a fake tooth. Not technically, but 30% of the tooth would have been fake. So she kept on asking me if I wanted. She's like, no. She already ran my dental insurance, and she was just like, yeah, it's not gonna cover. Your dental insurance is not gonna cover it. Well, I still don't want it, even if it was or was not gonna cover it. But she was just like, just check with my primary dentist to see if it was a way that they could possibly do it. And I was like, okay, I'll give my primary dentist a call and see what's going on. And that ortho appointment was the quickest orthodontist appointment that I ever been to, that one in July. So I leave that appointment, and the next day I called my primary dentist, and I was just asking them hey, they wanted me to check to see if you guys would cover me for this procedure to put a cap on my tooth. My primary dentist, she was just like, let me give you a call back, I'll check with your insurance. Come to find out, I already knew they wasn't gonna cover that portion of the dental work because it's cosmetic surgery, everything. I swear everything is cosmetic surgery. Like braces is cosmetic surgery after a certain point. Getting a fake tooth, that's a cosmetic surgery after a certain point. But anyway, it was just like, yeah, no, it's not gonna cover it. And I was like, I thought so. So she was just like, if I really want it, I can go ahead and get it. But if I don't, I don't really have to get it. So I called back my ortho and I was just like, yeah, they checked with my dental insurance and they weren't gonna cover it. And I was just like, at this point, I don't want the fake tooth. I don't want the cap. So just let's let that be for right now and we can just move on to the next appointment. But she was just like, are you sure? It's only a couple of it's only like $100. I don't care how much money it is. It could be $50, $15, or $100. I don't want the fake tooth, because my primary dentist was just like, yeah, if you really don't want it, then you don't have to get it. Your orthodontist is going to try to get your teeth as perfect as possible. And I was just like, okay, well, I don't want it. It adds a little character to my smile. It makes people think, did she have braces? Didn't she have braces? You know, it just, I don't want that cookie cutter smile that most people get with braces. So she was just like, and plus the cap comes off like if you bite into certain foods and stuff like that. And I was just like, what's the point of this cap? Just to create the illusion of a fuller tooth? I don't want it. Don't want it. So yeah, I was just thinking about all the information that my primary dentist gave me, and yet what my orthodontist is trying to get me to do. So she was just like, okay, you don't want the fake tooth cap, move on. The next ortho appointment was in September. It was September 19th. And this appointment, she scheduled me because she had to reposition one of my brackets. And when I tell y'all, I was like hyperventilating, scared, because I was watching videos of people, you know, when they say like when they get their braces removed and how it hurts a little bit. But I went up in there, I was over here expecting it to be way worse than what it actually was. And come to find out, removing a bracket wasn't that bad. Maybe it's all like the scraping of the excess glue that they use, the bonding glue that they use to bond your brackets to your teeth. Maybe that hurts. But having them, like, she popped it off like it was nothing, and I was just over here like, oh, okay, I can do this. Did she switch out the wire? I think she switched out just the bottom wire that time. Yeah, she just switched out the bottom wire. I kept the same top wire, and that was that one, that appointment. And then fast forward to my next appointment. Like, these appointments was like quick. And mind you, she didn't say like when my braces was coming off either, and if I had to stop wearing these rubber bands. I think I asked that in September. I was like, because I was hoping that I was gonna have to stop wearing these elastics, because I'm wearing the same three, well, it's just two, but it's a total of 3 elastics in my mouth that I've been wearing since I got the braces. And I'm just like so over wearing these elastics. But you know what? I only got a few more days to be putting in rubber bands in my mouth, so I can make it. Yes, I can. But fast forward, my next ortho appointment was November 16th. By this time, I was just like, yeah, my brace is not coming off. She's not mentioning anything. She's not letting me know, like, well, is this the last wire or something like that? So she informed me that this was my last wire. I was super excited. I was ecstatic. I was ready to go. And then she was just like, but it's always a but with like an orthodontist, I swear. You don't hear this side of people's stories, because mainly people, the people who do braces updates are kids, but yet I'm a full adult. I'm paying for treatment myself. My parents aren't paying for it. So teens and kids, they only know the basics. Like, they can't cover everything in full detail, such as myself. as they probably go to their parents for asking them if they can do some extra work that will cost a certain amount of money, or maybe their insurance may cover it or maybe not. Me, on the other hand, they come directly to me asking if they can do more work than what I anticipated of them doing, you know, during my whole treatment process. So yes, my ortho came back. She's on this fake tooth again. Mind you, this is November. And then she also brought up, oh, you need a gingivectomy. Now, a gingivectomy, because I didn't know what this was either. It's removing excess tissue, excess gum tissue. So I guess like brackets are blocking certain passages when you're brushing. Therefore, I guess I'm missing certain areas, and this is causing buildup, which is causing my gums to be inflamed. The procedure, she started going into detail about it. She's like, it's not painful, it's just us removing the excess gum tissue that's been building up around the teeth. And yeah, she started showing me pictures, which looks scary, by the way. If you wanna go Google gingivectomy, like, do it at your own risk, because it is scary. I'm just let you know. She started showing me pictures, like, this patient got it done and this patient got it done. It's gonna make your smile look so much better. Da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, I guess since you suggesting it, okay, sign me up for an appointment. Let me go ahead, you know, schedule gingivectomy. So she go ahead, they start, they put on my last wires. They like send me on my way. Now this last, and let me back up before they sent me on my way. This time they put like extra glue on my brackets so my wires won't move. Like they are locking things down. So let me see. I don't know if you guys can see it. Like right there in the middle, you probably can see where they put the glue, where the brackets, like they put it at the bottom too. And I don't know, this time my mouth was a little sore. Like the other orthodontist appointment, my mouth wasn't sore at all as much as it was for this last wire, because this is the thickest wire. It feels like a paper clip wire. Like if you ever unbend a paper clip, that's how thick the wire feels. That's going across my teeth, and they put the glue to keep the wires from moving. And when I got done, like right here started to hurt. Like I have a picture of what happened like a week after that orthodontist appointment. So yeah, like on the inside, the gum was hurting. I'm not sure if it's because the thickness of the wire, which was pulling all the teeth together, but it was starting to be uncomfortable. Like when I smile and move my lips certain ways or whatever like that, it became so uncomfortable. And I later discovered that like a small bubble started to form like on the inside, about on my gum line, like right there. So I'm like, great, what is this? So I'm over here calling the orthodontist, like something went wrong, something happened. And she was just like, girl, I ain't saying nothing. Sorry. So I'm over here like really freaking out. I'm like, did something go wrong? Is this not supposed to happen? Is it because the tightness of the wire? Like what's going on? Mind you, we went to the movies. I believe it was, yeah, because it was Thanksgiving and we went to the movies to go see the Denzel Washington movie. So we go to the movies and I tried to basically eat a nacho and some popcorn. So yeah, I was trying to eat things that you're not supposed to eat with braces. So I called like 3 times in a row. They kept on telling me like, call back in a couple of days, rinse your mouth with like warm salt water and let us know how you're doing the next couple of days. And kept calling, like every other day I kept calling. So then after that I called that Saturday, the following Saturday, because my mouth still had like some type of soreness to it. And I think it was because the air bubble, like the air bubble was like, so the bubble, whatever it is, was like it was big. It was big for like in your mouth. And then it went down the next day, and it kept going down and kept going down and kept going down, but it kept hurting. I called the following Saturday, and she was just like, oh, yeah, that sounds like you ate something crunchy. And I was like, oh. She's like, my son gets that all the time because he tries to eat crunchy foods, and he gets that I guess that bubble or whatever right there. I'm over here Googling the net, trying to see what's going on with my gums over here. Like, is it cancer? I don't know, not trying to make a joke about that, but it was just like, that one was popping up every time I was like Googling like bump on gum line or something like that. It was like stuff like that. It was like some type of gum disease or something like that, but it eventually went down. Sorry, I'm trying to see if it went down and it went away. So, note to self. You want to be about that life and try to eat crunchy food, be my guest. I mean, go right ahead. So I was just like, oh no, when I was on the phone with her, I didn't eat anything crunchy. She was like, or maybe it was just you brushing too hard. Yep, that's what it was. It was me brushing too hard. That's what it was. So I went with brushing too hard for $200, please. And after that, she's like, well, okay, I'll see you for your gingivectomy appointment. So I was just like, okay. And then they was also letting me know, like, oh, and FYI, your insurance won't be covering the gingivectomy. And I was like, there it go again, insurance not covering the gingivectomy. And I would think like a gingivectomy is something that your insurance will cover. So me being me, I called my dentist to see if they did it. They was like, no, they don't do the gingivectomy. So then after that, I called my dental insurance because they told me, my primary dentist was just like, yeah, just call your dental insurance to make sure, like, if it's a procedure that it should be covered or not. So I'm like, okay, got the information from my dentist to call my dental insurance. So that's what I did. I've been doing a whole bunch of calling over these last few months, going back and forth with my orthodontist and dentist, from going back and forth with the dental insurance and my orthodontist, and like, it's just been a nightmare. Jesus Christ, it has been one heck of the last couple of months. So I called the dental insurance. The dental insurance is just like, a gingivectomy? Yeah, your insurance cover it. They said that the ortho coded something wrong, and they forgot to include some type of information on which quadrant they were going to work on, or which tooth, you know. So I called my orthodontist back saying, I just got off the phone with my dental insurance. This is what you have to do to make sure you don't have to come out of extra money for something that you need or don't need. So it's up to you. If you're an adult, if you're a child, I'm pretty sure your parents are doing it. You're a child or a teenager, your parents are taking care of that for you. But me, as an adult, I'm taking care of all of this, the back end, myself. So I called my orthodontist back, and I told them, like, my dental insurance said that they were gonna cover a gingivectomy. And so I told them that they said that you were missing certain information on the form that you guys faxed in. And so the dental lady that answered the phone, the dental assistant, she was just like, no, we filled out all the information, and they just didn't approve it. They said that they weren't going to cover it. So I'm like, okay. They was just like, call them back and make sure that I'm getting the accurate information. And I was just like, why would, my dental insurance tell me false information when they're the dental insurance company? So I go call back the dental insurance, and they were just like, yeah, that's when they mentioned, like, they missed certain information, and if they could just give the information over the phone. So, and then I was just like, give me the exact information that you guys need from them. So I'm taking notes, like, I'm over here being a doctor myself, letting them know you guys missed this and this and this, and they asked you guys to fill out the information via phone. The lady seemed like she had an attitude with me a little bit because I told her that they was missing some of the information. And so I just asked her if she can just send me over the form that she sent over to the dental insurance. So So she was just like, okay, because I was getting frustrated at this point. I'm at work, I'm trying to take care of this and do my work. You know, I don't have time to keep going back and forth with the orthodontist and the dental insurance saying you wrong. Like, I don't have time for that. Y'all figure it out. Like, come on now, people. So a week went past, like it was getting closer to my gingivectomy date, which was, my gingivectomy date was supposed to be December 12th, I believe. So it's getting closer and closer to the gingivectomy day. I didn't hear anything back, but that it was that week, because I think my gingivectomy was scheduled for that Thursday. I forget what the 12th is. Or it was Tuesday or Thursday, I can't remember. And I was planning on taking the day off because it looked like that procedure is just painful. So I'm waiting to hear back from them, and I'm trying to see, do I really need to take this day off or not? I'm gonna keep my PTO, save it for another day. So they finally gave me a call, and they were just like, yeah, the reason why your dental insurance didn't accept, you know, the paperwork is because you can't get a gingivectomy from the orthodontist. You have to go to a periodontist. Never heard of a periodontist until that day. So what did I do? And it was a busy week too. I'm over here trying to find a periodontist somewhere in my neighborhood. And let me tell y'all, a periodontist is somewhat hard to find. It's a specialty doctor, and not all dentist offices have them. So trying to find a periodontist is like trying to find a needle in the haystack. So I'm calling around, like I'm looking up on my dental insurance website, and I am like going down the list, calling everybody. They listed them as having a periodontist, but in reality they were like, yeah, no, we don't have a periodontist. And I'm like, well, why is it listed on the website that you have a periodontist? So I'm getting frustrated at this point. I called my primary dentist to see if, you know, they can refer a periodontist. They couldn't help me. Like, a periodontist is one of them doctors that's just not popping, if I can say that. It's not popping. It is popping when you need it, but it's just not popping. But yeah. So I have a coworker who's also trying to help me find a periodontist, because at this point I'm like, this process is gonna hold me up from getting my braces off, which I'm dying to get them off because, you know, I like to eat. Can't eat right now the way that I used to, and that's why, you know, 30 pounds have shed it off, which is a good thing. But however, I miss food, so this is holding me up because I really want to get down. I was planning on getting down on Christmas. I was planning on getting down, you know, New Year. Couldn't do none of that. But anyway, periodontist. Got my coworker over here trying to find a periodontist for me. It's a crazy week, so I found one that's like, what is it, a little bit south of where I live. It was a dentist's office. So I'm gonna say that story. Let me just keep going in order. But this periodontist is only in the office every other Thursday, right? Yes. So he was in the office that I called. He wasn't gonna be in the office the next one, so I had to make the appointment for that week of the Christmas, which was like the 22nd or something like that. So I waited 2 weeks to see this doctor. But let me keep on going. So I was like, okay, cool, got my periodontist appointment. I'm you know, go with them because my dental insurance told me that a gingivectomy is covered between 70 or 80% versus me coming out of pocket a full 100% for the procedure. Which one I'm gonna choose? I'm gonna go with the orthodontist, or I'm gonna go with the one that's at my dental insurance is actually covering. That's gonna, you know, save me some money. I think I'll go with the 70, 80% versus paying 100%.